you're talking on the gender aspect of it, it's only since probably the 80s that marketing people and car firms really took gender seriously. In fact, probably more than 50% of all purchasing decisions are made by women.
And is that when it shifted to the inside concerns? Was it because of a gender issue?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I want space, kids. They're more practical.
Soft seats.
They're more practical.
Yeah, more practical, yeah.
No, seriously. And so things changed dramatically.
So it wasn't the object anymore, it was
No.
sort of...
And men used to have the focus on what they bought and why they bought it. And a lot of it was done bigger, and a lot of it was stamps. There's lots of books that are written on it. But it is an art. I think it's an art to try and get the most efficient small package with the best, biggest interior possible into a car that gives the flexibility to the customer. But then again, because cars aren't as expensive for everybody, you can have one car 1 year, 2 years' time, you can change to something else because you want to experience that because it suits your lifestyle at that point in time.
And the interior also elevated in more recent times with regard to using it at night and those whole context. The nature of the vehicle changes at night now, radically, whereas
What
the
do
car...
you mean it changes? It
Well,
sort
the
of
lighting
illuminates
effects,
differently.
the lighting effects in the car, the atmosphere in the car is all controlled, whereas a 50s Cadillac, just looks dark and dingy.
Right, yeah.
The entertainment, the electronics.
Yeah, true.
You get a
All that
Beetle.
stuff, the
Entertainment things that happen.
communications, phones, computers, all this is completely changed everything.
The atmospherics.
Yeah.
And it'll keep changing. Almost back like when you saw some of those concept runabout cars. There is a market for them. You're talking about the little city car that's around.
You don't mean the smart cars?
The smart cars, yeah. They would sell very well in Australia, except that they're a ridiculous price. And everyone would like to have one for a bit of fun, but they wouldn't want to have it forever. And so there's lots of things like that happen. And you'll notice that the materials, I would say that probably the teams that do all the fabric selection, the types of touches and feels and inside and colours, there'd probably be 80% females involved in that kind of design work. Plus, it's given, and while it's given women the opportunity also in the automotive industry, when I first started, there was no women anywhere in the world. It's all male. Now there's some very senior women in management roles, in these places. So they have a big influence. They have a significant influence on if you're just talking about cars, but of course on lots of other products too.
All right. Well, we might.
That answered your question properly.
I was just saying we might just sort of wrap up the group discussion, and if people had sort of more specific questions that they'd like to ask Philip, welcome to do that. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming, and yeah, thank you.